So you have come here to learn about marijuana. Marijuana is derived from the plant Cannabis sativa, which is flowering hemp. The plant contains many compounds, but the one we are interested in here is delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, but we'll just call it THC. This compound makes marijuana a psychoactive drug. Marijuana is a mixture of dried and crumbled leaves, small stems, and flowering tops. The first historical record of hemp dates back to 8000 BC in Central Asia. The hemp fibers were used as rope, cloth, and paper before medical and religious use by ancient China, India, and the Middle East around 2000 BC. Cannabis use then spread to France, where Napoleon's army brought it to North America at the same time South American and Caribbean immigrants were bringing it. In the 1930s, the U.S. National Bureau of Narcotics deemed marijuana a social menace that could destroy the youth of America. In 1937, the Marijuana Tax Act was implemented, heavily taxing cannabis to deter use for both recreational and medical purposes. Of course, the people spoke, and the Tax Act was overturned in 1969, leaving tight regulation by individual state law. Marijuana can be consumed orally, for example, cookies or brownies, but the onset of effects is slow. Marijuana can also be smoked through a joint, pipe, or blunt. The way you consume the drug and how much you take influences the onset of effects. For example, when you smoke marijuana, the active ingredient THC vaporizes and enters the lungs, blood levels rise quickly, and effects come on quickly. Potency of marijuana depends on the strain and route of administration, or the way that you get the drug into your body. However, marijuana stays in the body for a long time. It can even be detected more than 2 weeks after a single use. Marijuana leaving your system is slower because it is stored in fat tissue. The active ingredient THC causes reduced locomotor activity, hypothermia, catalepsy, and hypoalgesia. It also has adverse effects on cognitive function. Rats injected with THC in the hippocampus show memory deficits while navigating a radial arm maze. The receptors in the body linked to marijuana are called the cannabinoid receptors, and they are found in many areas of the brain. Activation of these receptors inhibits the action of existing mechanisms and causes depression, lack of focus, locomotor impairment, and unstable mood and sleep cycle. When people smoke marijuana, there are 4 stages of the experience they feel. People start with feeling a buzz, where they feel lightheaded, dizzy, and feel a tingling sensation in their arms and legs. Next, users experience a high, which is when there is a feeling of euphoria and disinhibition. The third stage is when people feel stoned. In this stage, people feel calm and relaxed. They feel as if they are in a dreamlike state with floating sensations, visual illusions, and a slowing of the passage of time. Finally, a user will experience a come-down stage where there is gradual wearing off of effects, which depends on the dose and the user's metabolism. Depending on the dose of marijuana taken, people will sometimes experience different things. Users may feel personality changes, perceptual distortions, and hallucinations if they take high doses of marijuana. The user may also experience flushing of the skin, pounding pulse, hunger, agitation, or paranoia. Basically, marijuana is made from a plant. It makes people feel high by affecting receptors in the brain, and in the world of illegal drugs, it is not the most dangerous, but still one to stay informed about.
Created using Powtoon.